guys, I'm Rebecca and these are my reviews, and I have another new and interesting things video. So some of these things were sent to me, but quite honestly, this time around, a lot of these things I bought myself. I'm not gonna lie, there's been some online shopping happening during this quarantine. So I have a ton of stuff, plus I have a list of things like shows I've been watching, books I've been reading, cocktails I've been making, that sort of thing. This might be a long one, but it's sure to be filled with all sorts of wonderful and interesting things. Firstly, I filled up this whole box, but the box itself has this thing. This is from Mortier Pilon. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I got this for Christmas like 2 years ago, and it's a homebrew kombucha jug. It's not even the kit, it's just the jug. But I was really excited about it because I do love me some kombucha. I drink it daily almost. So I thought this would be a good idea for me because kombucha's not cheap, you know? So anyway, I have finally started making it. Well, what I'm actually making is the SCOBY. If you know anything about making kombucha, the first thing you need is a SCOBY, which is this gooey gelatinous thing of like mold or whatever. It's similar to like a sourdough starter, you know, that mother or whatever it's called that you feed and it grows, and you can use the same one for years and years. And I just lost an earring. I love these earrings, but they're heavy and they fall out every time I wear them. I'm just gonna take them off. You guys can look at this ear for a while until that one falls off. Okay, anyway, where was I? We're talking kombucha, the SCOBY, totally disgusting. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been posting to my Insta stories an occasional update on my SCOBY. It is growing. So it takes like 1 to 4 weeks to grow your SCOBY. You can buy them pre-made from this company, but they're like $20 or something. So I was like, I'm just gonna make my own, you know, we'll hope for the best here. And then from that one SCOBY, you can just make that one and then reuse that one for the rest of your life, I guess. So this is my first time ever making homemade kombucha. I'm a total novice. If any of you have ever made your own, let me know how it went for you. Send me your favorite recipes, anything, I'd love to hear. So anyway, this has been kind of my new project lately. Okay, I have this cute little box from Trade Coffee. This is an online coffee. You can either do the coffee subscription or they also just have a shop. And one of the things that I like about it is you have a quiz that you fill out and they will get you coffee for however you normally make it. If you do like a pour over, drip, French K-cup, whatever you want to do, you know, they take that into account when they recommend coffees for you. So the company sent this to me and they sent me a cute little mug, which I love, and it's red, goes with my kitchen. And my taste profile came up with this one, which is Old Crow Cup of Joe. And I have to say, it's really good. I'm not an intense coffee snob. I drink a ton of coffee, but I find that a lot of the more intense coffee or the dark roast, stuff like that is just not really my thing. This one is delicious. I absolutely love it. So I feel like they did a really good job matching me with a coffee that I would like, and they have a nice selection. It's not just super, you know, it's kind of like when you want craft beer and they immediately give you an IPA. Well, I don't like IPAs, but I like craft beer. So anyway, that's kind of how I felt about my experience with this, was that I really enjoyed it, and I thought that they matched me with a really good coffee, and they also say that you can use it as espresso. So, you know, I mean, I think a coffee snob would probably appreciate this as well as somebody who doesn't know that much about coffee or has super mild taste in coffee. So anyway, I will leave all of the information for this in the description box because I thought that it was a really cool company, and Binging with Babish is on there. Evidently he likes it too, and I love me some Binging with Babish. So anyway, this is fun. Okay, this adorable little guy, he's a door stopper. So I've been holding my bedroom door open, I'm not even kidding you, with 2 tile coasters that I have for, I don't know, 3-4 years, ever since we put wood flooring in my bedroom, because the door just like falls closed and the cats go in and out, and I don't want them locked in the room at any point. They can be locked out, but they can't be locked in. So I just hold the door open with a couple coasters. Well, I finally got myself a door stopper, which I've been meaning to do forever, but I just never have. I was randomly browsing through Amazon. I think I was looking for a birthday gift for somebody else, and I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have this. How cute is this guy? This little mouse on a block of cheese, and they had a bunch of different ones. Most of them were dogs. June really wanted the husky, but I had to have the mouse with the cheese. And by the way, anything that I mention, I will try to leave links in the description box, so if you too decide that you need a cute little mouse doorstop, you will know where to find it. These are some shorts. Ugh, Instagram ads. I mean, every time they get me. So these are soccer shorts, and they're by a company called Goal 5, and I saw these and I was like, oh, I really want those. So the ad for this was like, you know, all about the stretchiness. So I was like, ooh, those look cute and they're stretchy. And so I bought a couple pairs. These are not cheap. They're like $50 for one pair of shorts. So I was like, this better be worth it. So anyway, they are very cute and very comfortable. I bought 2 different styles, and of course my other one is in the washing machine as we speak. Timed that super well, didn't I? And I have been working out in them, hence the washing machine. And I went for a run. I've been working out on the elliptical machine. I've been wearing them around the house just because they are so cozy. So this pair is a little bit shorter. It's got, I don't know, like a couple, maybe 3 inches or something. And the cut on these is really nice because they kind of go up on the sides, so giving you a flattering cut, plus they're longer in the back, so it covers more of your booty, which I just think is A, super flattering, and B, super comfortable. And like, I don't want my little butt cheeks hanging out of the bottom of my shorty short shorts, but I like wearing short shorts because of the way they sit on my thighs. Like, longer shorts just make me look bulkier. And I don't want super short shorts because let's face it, I'm 40. But I love the length of these. I love the cut. The cut is just flattering and they're super comfortable. So these ones have a lining. I was not expecting that. I don't know, like, they've got built-in chonies. Is that a thing? Is that a normal thing for soccer shorts to have built-in chonies? That seemed weird to me. My other pair does not have the built-in chonies. They don't bother me. I thought they might, but they don't bother me. And they're, you know, kind of a mesh thing. It reminds me of after I had my kids, you know, those ginormous mesh chonies they give you. You moms know what I'm talking about. Okay, so anyway, they do have this tiny little pocket in the back for, I don't know, a key, and they have, you know, the cute little things on the side, and they just came out with some more colors, not a lot, but some more. So you can get some black, gray, or you can get, I think it's like gray with blue on the side, and maybe blue some, I don't remember. Anyway, I love these, they're fantastic. They are worth every penny. Real quick, let's talk about what I'm drinking here. This, I believe, is called an Americano, which I have only ever heard in terms of coffee. Somebody, a friend of mine who's a bartender, told me it's Campari, sweet vermouth, and soda. And I guess it was called something else, and then Americans kept drinking it so much when they went to Italy that they renamed it an Americano. I really love Campari and soda. The first time I ever had it was in Italy. I distinctly remember being in St. Mark's Square, not feeling that great, and Colin decided to like climb up to the tallest tower. We did a lot of climbing up to tall towers when we were in Italy. And so I sat in St. Mark's Square and had a Campari and soda, and honestly, it did make me feel better. Another cocktail that I've been loving, it's called a Bee's Knees. It's basically just gin, lemon juice, and honey. And I don't even like gin, but I had like a full bottle of gin, and so I made myself one of these cocktails. I was like, hey, maybe this will be good. Sounds good. I love lemon and honey, right? It is freaking delicious. I've been drinking so many of these, my bottle of gin is almost gone, which is crazy. It just tastes like a grown-up lemonade, you know, with the slight sweetness of the honey, and you can, you know, kind of modify. You actually make a honey syrup, so you mix the honey with some water. You could add lavender if you wanted to, and then fresh lemon juice and gin. I actually made one with bourbon once, and that one wasn't bad. Tasted more like a whiskey sour. But I really like it with the gin. Who knew? And now I have a reason to drink gin. Okay, so moving on from cocktails. These are from a company called Built Bar. Colin bought these, I don't know, it was probably like on Slick Deals or something. And so he got a whole box of these bars. These are like protein bars, and they come in all sorts of different flavors. I've had, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 different flavors. I have only once ever eaten a full one, and it gave me a terrible stomach ache. These things are dense and like weirdly gooey. You have to put them like in the refrigerator. And even then, like, you know, a bite at a time is enough. They're only like 110 calories. Well, some of them are like, this one's 170, this one's 130, this one's 110. So, you know, I don't know though, you guys. I don't know that I can actually recommend these, but I guess Colin got a really good deal on them, and they're low calorie as far as protein bars go. And it came with this cute little carrying case, and it had little like, you know, cold packs that you could put in here if you wanted to carry, because they need to be cold, like seriously, otherwise it's just too gooey and gross. They also have this drink. It's like an energy, it's packets, and you just put them in water as like an energy drink kind of a thing. I thought they were totally gross. Colin loves them. They are very, very sweet, and they're 0 calories, so it's a lot of that artificial sweetener, which I just, it's so gross to me. But Colin loves them. He's like, oh, I really want to get more of those, but it's like, it turns out to be like $1 a packet, and he's having a hard time justifying the cost. But he loves them, so I don't know. Maybe I'll get some for him for Father's Day or something. Okay, this is a posture corrector. This one is from Americano. I got it off of Amazon. I originally was thinking of getting the one that, like, I guess you sticky tape it to your back. I've seen another one that's on a necklace, and I don't know if it just like zaps you or whatever to remind you to sit up straight. This one you actually wear like a backpack kind of a thing, and it pulls your shoulders back. It also chafes your armpits and cuts off your circulation. So I've worn it a couple of times, and I don't know, I mean, it would probably help. I like sit up straighter just so I don't have to wear the damn thing because it's so uncomfortable. But, you know, one of those things, and because I do hunch over a computer all day, you know, editing videos, social media, I felt that I could use it. Okay, these are Hey Dude shoes, and I bought these for my daughter. Oh, I should have brought in the wooden bow tie. They have like a, you know, you earn so many points either from referring friends or buying stuff, and you can spend them on either shoes or a wooden bow tie randomly. And my 8-year-old is super dapper, and so I got him the wooden bow tie, and he looks so cute in it. So anyway, I got these shoes for my daughter. I reviewed Hey Dude shoes a while ago. I'll link that video. I am obsessed with these shoes. I absolutely love them. They're so comfortable, and I honestly think they're super cute. June looks really cute in these blue ones. It's like denim with sparkles. I don't know if you can see the sparkles, but they do have sparkles in them. She loves them. She's been wearing them all the time, riding her bike, playing every time she runs outside, and she doesn't have to wear socks, so she can just throw them on. She hates wearing flip-flops, so these are perfect for her. She can just, you know, throw them on with whatever she's wearing, and they look super cute with everything, and she says that they're crazy comfortable, and she can wear them like tennis shoes, but they're also lightweight, and they're not hot. Like, they don't make my feet super sweaty like a normal tennis shoe would. They just, I don't know, I love these shoes so much. So anyway, Hey Dude. Okay, we've been sitting outside to eat dinner a lot, so I thought we needed some Citronella candles. I did not realize they were going to be this small. You know, you always think it's like 2.5 ounces. How big is that? I had no idea. Well, whatever. So I got a set of 4. I think it was like $12 or something. And they are tiny, but look how cute they are. Isn't this pretty? I just love this little tin. And the candle, you know, I mean, it's definitely citronella, but I think because it's a tiny tin like this, I mean, sure, it's not gonna get the whole backyard, but I put one on our table and one on the kids' table, because yes, they sit at a separate table, and nobody's really been bitten lately. So they seem to be working, and I just think that they're super cute. Normally I get like one of those giant camper tubs that never end up lasting the summer, mostly because like the wax covers the wick, and they always end up blah. So I've been loving these, and I actually use them, and it feels more like ambiance as opposed to a campsite where we're, you know, lighting this big stinky candle. So I love those. Okay, these are actually Colin's, and I'm a little bit sad that he won't let me steal them because these are the best headphones ever. He let me use them once, but I thought that I would include them because I feel like a lot of people are probably using headphones more often. You know, we're all doing Zoom to communicate, everybody's working from home, that sort of a thing. You want to tune out your kids, right? So the cool things about this is that they have this little pull-out microphone. So you can tuck it in here, let me put them on. So you can tuck it back in if you don't want to use it, you know, or you can pull it out like this if you need to. And then it has a little thing right here, mute switch on here. It's actually like a slider up or downer, but you know, it's just right here if you want to, boop, mute. And then it also has volume controls on it. It also plugs into this guy right here, which is like your THX surround sound, super amazing thing. Or you can just unplug it and plug it straight in and get whatever sound is coming from whatever you're plugging it into. So you've got all of those options, a really long cord. And this one is a USB end, and this one is your usual audio plug thing. Honestly, my favorite thing about these, first of all, they're very lightweight and they're super comfy. Like, they have so much padding on the top. The ear things are like just soft and pillowy and squishy. And they have this dent or like lack of foam or something right here for people who wear glasses. So you can wear these and it doesn't smash your glasses into the side of your head. Okay, I'm the only one in this household who has glasses. And whenever I wear my headphones, that's the first thing that starts bugging me, because it just pushes the temples in, and usually it hits me right here. Even though it's pushing here, this is where it hits me, and after a while I start getting a really bad headache, and either I have to take off my glasses or take off the headphones or stop playing Nancy Drew, God forbid. These are amazing. I loves them. This Colin bought for me. This is an Instant Pot air fryer lid. So if you have an Instant Pot, you only need to buy the lid. Okay, the lid was like $80, so it's not like it's super cheap, but you can just buy a different lid and it automatically turns your Instant Pot into an air fryer. I know, right? So I normally like don't fry anything, so I've been having a hard time coming up with recipes, but what we've had that just like makes it for me is, you know those bags of frozen French fries you get from the grocery store? You throw those in there with like some Pam cooking spray or whatever, and it takes about 15 minutes and you get the most delicious, crispy, wonderful, air-fried French fries. They're so good. We've been having those. We had sweet potatoes and regular French fries last night because I just did it in 2 batches. It didn't take that long. They were so delicious, way better than just like baking them in the oven, and healthier than frying them in a vat of oil, right? So if you have an Instant Pot, I would recommend this. And if anybody does have this or has an air fryer and favorite recipes that they love, let me know because I need things to make. I'm super excited about this thing. Okay, this, it's kind of hard to tell, but this is actually a seat cover. So Colin and I have this dining room table set. It's a table and chairs that was, you know, it's a hand-me-down. The seat covers are like, they look like, you know those embroidery things that you're supposed to hang on the wall? That's what it looks like, and it feels, it's so irritating on my thighs when I'm wearing shorts. So I go through this every summer where I'm like, I hate these freaking chairs, and I'll put like towels over them or something. So this year I finally was like, I'm getting seat covers, I don't even care. And they were only like $14. So I was like, why haven't I done this years ago? So I ended up buying 2 different sets. They were sets of 4, but you can get them in sets of 6 or whatever. They have a bunch of different designs. I just went for plain designs. So I got just plain like navy blue that covers the whole chair. So it covers the back of the chair and the seat. And they're just like these elastic things, and they're stretchy. And it, you know, feels like, I don't know, workout clothes or something, you know, but it's stretchy, but it's more comfortable than sitting on this weird knitted burlap thing that's so awful. And it fits over most chairs. Now the chairs that we have are wooden, they're like wooden back, and it has slats in it, and then the actual seat cushion, you can lift it up. So I also got some that are just for the seat cushion, and those are the ones that are actually on the table. So I'll insert pictures of those because I love them. I got red, they're like a deep red, which I love, and they just go over the seat cushion. So you still have the whole look of the wooden chair and everything. You just don't have that awful burlap seat thing. I love that I can just pop it off and throw it in the washing machine. So I'm so glad that I finally just bought some of these. They're so handy. Okay, I have some beauty products. These are from DermaE. So I am on DermaE's PR list, so occasionally they send me random stuff, but I also just really love DermaE products, so I will also buy some of their stuff. But these ones were sent to me, and these ones are the Skin De-Stress Calming CBD Cleanser and Serum. I was really excited to get these. So the cleanser is a little bit odd. It feels like almost like a lotion, like it doesn't lather up, and But it does seem to do a pretty good job of cleaning my face. So I have mixed feelings about this one just because of the texture. It's like not what I'm used to. And I tried using it with my Clarisonic and that didn't go over well. So I think just with hands, but it is meant for sensitive skin. So this is super gentle and soothing, and the CBD is supposed to be anti-inflammatory and all of that stuff. And it has aloe vera in it as well as other herbal extracts. And I stand behind DermaE as a company. I think that, that's all cruelty-free and they're earth-friendly and all of that stuff. I've been using the serum just about every night. I do a couple pumps of this and then like 6 or 7 drops of, I can't remember. It's a DermaE oil. I can't remember which one it is. Anyway, that has been working really well just to keep my skin calm and hydrated. I like using these in conjunction with the more anti-aging stuff just because I feel like this on a daily basis helps to soothe and calm my skin after I've just done some sort of peel or whatever. I don't know, you guys. All I've been using is the retinol lately. So anyway, I've been loving these. And then I have these sponges. These are really weird, you guys. They're from a company called Super Sponge. So I've been using this off and on for a week, maybe 2 weeks. I have no idea. My sense of time is, anyway. It comes in these cute little things. I have a green one, a pink one, and a purple one. They're totally adorable. And the bottom is actually, it has the little bumpy things on it so you can use this to wash the sponge. Like you can kind of use it as a scrubber, which is nice. You could also use this for your makeup brushes to help get the makeup off. So this is nice. It also works as just, like a little pad to set your thing on. So the deal with this sponge is that the top layer is more solid than an actual sponge. It's got, like the latex on it it's not, okay, those clear, weird jelly sponges that were popular for a while? I never actually tried one, but that's kind of what it reminds me of because it doesn't soak up your makeup. It sits on top of it. It's not a true sponge that way. So the bottom of it is a sponge. So this, like when you're getting it wet, you hold it upside down and let the water run on the spongy part, and then you turn it back this way, and you kind of have to like you're milking a cow, do this kind of a thing to squeeze the water out, because I squeezed it just like, and I could have sworn it popped. I was like, oh, I didn't break it, did I? I don't see any holes, but I do, like you can, it's weird. Anyway, I've been having some issues with it because I'm used to using a normal sponge which soaks up my makeup. So you use like half the amount of makeup that you normally would. Normally I don't do my whole face with a sponge. I just do like under my eyes, basically, anywhere I put concealer. It's just a little bit odd. Like it doesn't, I don't know. I told the company, I was like, I've been having issues with it. And she's like, well, try it like this. And it's really soft, so you don't have to push as hard as you would with like a beauty blender. But I feel like, I don't know, you guys. I'm still trying to figure this out and use it the best way. And the fact that it has this normal sponge on the bottom, you can use that too if you do like the spongy bits. Like for me, I don't like to wear heavy makeup because it settles into my wrinkles. So I normally would put on foundation and then I like the kind of wipe off thing, just get what you need and then the rest of it you can get away with. So I don't know, I'm still playing with it, I'm still working on it. I might do like a get ready with me or something, kind of a video using this to show you guys how it's working. Hopefully I'll figure it out and it'll work better for me. But anyway, interesting product, right? And then I had some other things that I thought I would mention because, why not, right? We've been making homemade pizza a ton lately. I started out with the Alton Brown recipe, but that one takes like 24 hours. So then my sister-in-law sent me one. It's Roberta's pizza dough, and that one only takes 3 or 4 hours to rise. And a lot of times I'll put like a heating pad under the thing so that it rises faster. It's really good, really easy to make. It tastes amazing when you cook it in the oven at like 550, 525, however high your oven goes, in a cast iron skillet. That seems to be the best way. I've been loving it, the kids are loving it, and I feel like I don't know if it's necessarily healthier than round table pizza, but it feels less greasy, so I'll give it that. Speaking of healthy pizza, right, I have decided to go on a diet. I know, I'm normally like against dieting just because I feel like you need to make a life change. but I started using this app called Noom. It's been around forever, and it's basically based on making a life change. And so a lot of what they do is like psych tricks, they call them, where they help you to figure out, you know, what triggers you to overeat or eat sweets or whatever, late night snacking, you know, and figuring out what your triggers are and what will work for you and all of that stuff. So I'm in the 2-week trial phase right now. And then after that, I guess they hook you up with a group of people who are similar to yourself based on your profile. And then you also have like a person that helps guide you through your weight loss journey. And their biggest thing is like, you know, we want you to keep the weight off. And it's basically just a calorie counter app. But I think the psych tricks are what needs to be addressed here, because normally, you know, I mean, you guys know, I'm mostly fit. I work out all the time. I do all sorts of activities, and I generally try to eat well. But lately, and especially with the quarantine and everything, I've just been eating whatever, anywhere, you know, out of boredom, emotional eating, drunk eating, you know, and so I'm starting to get a little chubby to the point where I was like, okay, I gotta stop this. I gotta like get on track, and I was struggling, and that's when I decided to check out Noom. So I'll keep you guys posted and let you know how it goes. I mean, I only have like, I don't know, 10 pounds to lose max. You know, I'm not trying to lose 50 pounds here. I'm not anorexic. I'm not overweight, but you know, who hasn't gained weight during the quarantine? I would like to know. So anyway, been doing that. I'll keep you guys posted. Oh, and speaking of working out, I started watching The Witcher, which is a Netflix original based on a video game. And it's been out for a while now, but I finally started actually watching, well, I was watching Dead to Me, which I love that show, but the second season just hasn't been working as a good workout show for me. Like I keep slowing down and pausing, you know, like, ooh, what's happening? Instead of, you know, ooh, this is exciting kind of a thing. So I decided to switch to The Witcher, and I have been loving it. I'm only like 2 or 3 episodes in, but so far I'm like today, I normally work out 30, maybe 45 minutes if I'm feeling super extra. Today I was on there for 55 because I didn't want to miss what was happening. And sometimes I'll do that and I'll just kind of stand there and watch. But today I was like zooming watching it because it was super exciting. So it's a good workout show, and I've just been loving it. It's super like fantasy, you know, witches and elves and things like that, but that's right up my alley. Speaking of which, I have been reading A Discovery of Witches, I think that's the name of it, which turns out is also a series. I did not know this. And I finished book 1 2 nights ago, so I've started book 2. There are things I like about it and things I don't. But I will say that it's enough to keep me constantly wanting to know what's going to happen next, kind of a thing. So I find it interesting, but there are definitely aspects where I can see people being like, oh, I'm so over these characters. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'll let you know what comes of that, because it is a trilogy. If any of you guys have read it or watched the series, let me know. Is the series worth watching? Is it too CW, or is it actually like pretty good? Because one of the things that I liked about it was that the characters are actually older. Like the woman is 33 and I think the vampire is like 38. I mean, you know, 38. Anyway, that's what I'm reading right now. So let me know, what are you guys watching? What are you reading? How much weight have you gained this quarantine? What's going on in your lives? Let me know. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your recipes. Leave it all in the comments. I always read them, and I just adore you people. And I love hearing from you. So thank you for that. And like I said, I will leave all of the links for everything in the description box and list everything that I talked about in case you're like, wait, The Witcher? I haven't heard of that. I'll be like, Netflix, right? Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.